So we start again at our steady state point here, right? So we have some level of K, and now that it's in the steady state again, we can add our star to show this is the steady state level of capital. Again, the reason why it is because the amount of investment, which equals to savings, so that's this level right here is the actual amount of investment, is equal to the amount of investment needed to stay in steady state. And that's when capital needs to get replaced. The depreciated capital, we're able to replace that. And we're also to add enough capital per worker for the new individuals that are showing up in our economy through an increase in the population growth rate. And so when those two things are equal, we are at steady state. But of course, we always look at shifts in these types of models. So this one, we're going to look at what happens if the population growth rate increases. So we have this population growth rate increases. So we're going to look here. If this starts to go up, well, if this increases, we're going to see the slope of this line increase. So this is n plus delta times k. Let's say n prime, where n prime is greater than n. And what this model shows us, right, is that, okay, well, at that same level of capital now, I can't replace it all. There's new people in this economy, right? There's new people in this economy, and I'm not able to replace it all with my current level of savings. So we come back to, of course, our new K star. And so this is our new K star because we see it start to fall, right? We see that this gap has to start converging back to the new point. So the Solow model shows when we see an increase in N, right? We see an increase in my population growth rate. We're actually seeing K star decline, meaning would see output decline. That's going to be different from the Romer model, which we're going to be working with in a future lesson, because in the Romer model, we're going to say this new population, the people who are here, are actually going to continue to add in the long run to the economy. But here in the Solow model, an increase in the population growth rate and the labor force growth rate is going to lead to a decrease in the steady state level of capital, which leads to our decrease in overall output.